everybody, welcome. So we are hi, welcome to UNBUTTON. Today we're playing Animal Crossing version 2. Been playing this game since last year, and it's helped me a lot during 2020, during the lockdown, keep me sane. So what we're going to do today is do an island tour and then just show you how I designed my island. And then we're not going to unlock new features yet, so we'll just do a general run through island tour like most people does. Okay, let's go. So I decided to wear this furry hat of mine because we're playing Animal Crossing and it does look like an animal, so I think it best suits the game that we're playing today. And you know, last winter was a bit warm, didn't have a chance to wear this hat, so it'll be the best day to wear this hat. And here we go, Animal Crossing. We see on the upper right corner version 2. And so let's go. Loading, 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 loading. Take a long time. Okay, there we go. Here's Isabel. Hello there, everyone. Right now, Castlevania. Today's announcements. Ordinance update, the new feature. I'm happy to announce that special rules called ordinances can now be enacted here on Castlevania. Yes, I called my island Castlevania. Ordinances are a great way to help improve the everyday lives of all of our residents. Quite a lot of responsibility. I remember this was on the 3DS version where you are mayor of the city and you have ordinances that you can apply to your city. Need my character Alucard. Alucard on Castlevania, you know, it's very fitting. Come see me at resident services, blah 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 blah. Also, there's a new kind of tour available, boat tours. This was also on the 3DS. I'm actually not sure if these features were available on the older Animal Crossings. Never played them, I only played the 3DS version and the New Horizons. So yeah, this is the Kappa, which they called Cappy, I think. Not really sure what's his name, but anyway, here we go. So where am I? Okay, here we go. So this is my house. I am on the, if you look at the lower right corner, I'm on the upper right corner of my island. This wasn't the original location, because if you play the game, you would be a bit where the city hall is, or resident services is. I moved it up here with no ladder or access from other villagers, so they could not get up here. So it's sort of like my own isolated area. So it's my house. Let's clear some of the grass out. So here you see I have an outdoor I don't think this is a pool, but I think this is a pool. And then have my outdoor air conditioning. Somewhere along the line, I decided to put turtles around my area because I couldn't grow gold flowers, gold roses that fast enough. So I thought maybe I'll fill in the spaces with the turtles. Down here, you have all the black flowers. This is where I'm trying to grow the gold roses. As you can see, just taken up by grasses. Let's flower this area with the gold water can. I didn't use the gold water can before. The black roses just grew gold roses on their own, never. But most recently, I read on a guide that if you use the gold watering can, then you get better chances of getting gold roses. So here is my Sadako well. As you can see in the back, we also have some of those creepy worn out clothes that I put in. Now the idea behind this too, because I grew up in the Philippines, there is a mythical creature called aswang which splits itself into half, upper half and lower half, and then the upper half just flies around, terrorize people. So that's kind of the idea behind this setup, where we have a worn out shirt and a worn out bottom. And of course, the well represents The Ring, one of my favorite horror movies. And then on this area, we have bamboo trees. We have a gnome over here. We'll get then over here. Have this sort of not really sure how to describe this, but this is more like my creepy area. You have our caveman skulls here. I forgot what they're called. And then these, and then the fake ancient statues. I got the black rose heart shape from Valentine's, and then the skeleton Jaboy over there. Okay, let's go back up, and then I don't have a lot of stones in my islands because I'm kinda lazy and I don't like to hit every stone to find a bell stone. So here we have a pirate ship hat and the cannon that we got from, I forgot his name, Gulliver. I forgot his name, Gulliver. Okay, so here, over here is my Halloween town. So this is where I put all of my Halloween items. You see my Halloween lamp, the Cinderella card. I have my scorpion statue over here, the skull speakers, pumpkins, my tarantula. Then over here is more like this is more of my European area. European, Russian, I don't know. Where I put all the green flowers. I don't know, I couldn't grow any other green flowers, so I just went with this one and just kept growing them and then put them all here. So here we have our Russian dolls. And then our little tent. I felt they kind of match, especially with the flowers. If you see the flowers on the Russian dolls, they also have it here with this alpinist shirts. So they have the same design, so I put them all in this place. On this level, I put pine trees. And then on the other side here, we have windmills. Let's go through here. This area, next to the pumpkins, I put the yellow flowers. And then there you have our star. Also on this, around here, we have the Eastern head over here. And then here, up here, you see our windmill. 2 windmills up there, rocket ship. So this is sort of my scientific NASA corner. So this area, this level, also I put all the blue flowers in. So here we have our NASA science lab area. You see, put a server back there, solar panels, satellites, astronauts, Iron Man, all that stuff. And then, now the story behind the dinosaur bones is that I saw it from one of the YouTube videos, and I thought, at that time when I was playing, I didn't know that you could put them on display. And then when I saw it with one of those island tours on YouTube, I thought that was a great idea. So there's a lot of dinosaur bones display around my island that you will see later on. Okay, from here, pine trees. And then here is my Lolita French maid restaurant. I know the Chinese table doesn't fit the theme, but it's the biggest one with the food on it, so I think it fit there. So here we have, I put all of the French maid looking princess dresses around here. I have 2 display fish. And then up here you can still see a lot more of the dresses and the "We're open" sign. Okay, so this house is one of my villagers. I'm gonna be changing a bit, so we're not gonna go there for now. So here is my cemetery, which only has 1 grave. So you can see here, I put 2 moose up here. Then all the white flowers are up here. And then this is the only western cemetery. There's only 1 grave here, and that it is. And also I put in some creepy stuff. Also, you see the Freddy hockey mask on the left, the worn out shirt on the center. So they kind of hide from sight on certain angles. So yeah, I put them strategically on places where you don't directly see them. You only get glimpse of those stuff. So going down from here, coming down here is my main residential area. So we have a playground up here. It's a lot of grass, so let's clean them up first, so they look more presentable. So we have 4 houses here. As I said, we have a dinosaur display here. So we have 4 of the residents living on this side. So here I also put these electrical posts up here. They're not connected to anything. The game doesn't do that, so I just put them there just for aesthetic. Up here we have a little river, waterfall area. I still haven't decided. At first I decided to put all these mom plushies over here, but then that idea didn't work because I only have 2 designs. I never got any other designs, so I was thinking of putting them all here, but then there's only 2 designs, so that idea kind of failed. Over here, up here, I didn't know we can grow grass up here. Anyway, so up here we have Godzilla, and then there are the 2 little T-Rex toys as his minion. Okay. And then we have a lifeguard chair over there. We have a little fire pit area over here. And then this area I haven't really replaced or designed it, changed it yet. I just put a big teddy bear and then the globes up here, but I am going to change them eventually. I just haven't figured out what to do with them. So this is the second stone of the island. And why did I put drying fish racks over here is because when you hit the stone, you kind of bounce back a little bit. So these two kind of hold you in place so that when you're hitting the bell rock, you get all of them. You get all 9 bells that it supplies you. So here's another mammoth, another bone display, and then my island's port is over here. It's in the lower left corner. So this is Cappy. This is a new addition. He wasn't here before. So I kind of redesigned this area when they announced that Cappy was going to be on this area. So I kind of made a little space to get to him and cleared them up a little bit. So this just also put the fisherman styles over here. You'll also see a lot of this sort of clothes design around the island, because I think I was inspired by that one Japanese woman who filled her island with dolls, because a lot of the residents were dying and the young ones were already moving out of the city. This was in Japan, so the idea came from that. So there's a lot of like this sort of clothes display, as you see with my Lolita restaurant. Over here we have 3 more resident houses, and then Stegosaurus over here. So this is the main beach that is a beach pretty much. As you can see, there's not much clutter here. Well, there's a lot of clutter, but there's a lot more space to be for it being a beach. And then up here, hi fuck buddy. What do you want to say? Drago. Buy a doctor's coat. So yeah, we'll buy it. It kind of gives them friendship points or something. I don't know. Not really sure how that works. Cause it's kind of like when when I was trying to like kick out some of the villagers. Hitting them and making them angry doesn't make them go away. So I'm not also sure how the friendship best friend points work. So anyway, so here we have a well, we have another dinosaur display. So this area is my Japanese hill, I guess we can call it. So we have this Japanese altar, Japanese cooking place. So I guess we can cook from this now that update version 2 is out. Yeah, this would be a good place to prep some food. So here you see all of the kimonos, all of the East Asian styles are all on this area of the island. See, and I also have like a pagoda up here with a Shinto priestess guarding it. We also have a jacuzzi bath over here. And all the trees on this area are all bamboo trees. So this is my East Asian hill. It started off as a Japanese area, but then I kind of started putting in all other East Asian, like Chinese, Korean, anything East Asian I put up here. And then before we head over here, we have a small sports section up here. We also have 2 more dinosaur display. And then this is my campground. So this is where we can invite new villagers. And then of course I had to put a little bit of a campground feel up here. And then the toilet is over here. If you can see, I put a schoolgirl uniform near the toilet. The reason is that's Hanako-san, which is a Japanese urban legend ghost. That's why I put a schoolgirl uniform over here. Here, let's go up first before we go down. Here you will find the two last resident houses, villager houses. Because I have one that's kind of like a second account that I created. I put a laundry area for them over here, two houses. And then from here, vending machine, of course. I put two of these heads for design. Another dinosaur display. And then I started like putting all the sort of traditional ethnic dresses over here. Except this one. This is not ethnic, but you know, this is more the eccentric area to put all those dresses. And then here's another bone display. This is my Mario Mushroom Land area. As you can see on this level, they're all purple flowers. All the mushroom, Mario, Super Mario stuff are over here. This is my second account. This is his house. So I have all this. And then this is my Egypt Nile River area. Before we go there, we will see here we also put two more fish heads and this block over here. So over at well, I guess this is not Nile River, more like Nile Ocean because it's right by the ocean, but you know, you got a Sphinx, a pyramid, Egyptian stuff over there. The only thing I don't have on this area is a pharaoh's mask, which I haven't, well, I forgot to make one. So here, there's more bone display. My original idea for this was kind of like a diorama of all these monsters attacking the castle down below, which is this one. Then it just kind of felt crowded, so I abandoned that idea. And then going down here, we have our fairy pond. That's our fairy. And then down here is our main plantation and garden. So if you can see, I have a lot of these like insect model statues. You saw two up there with my scorpion and tarantula, but here you can see there's a lot more of them. So this area of the island has two different flower colors, which is orange and pink. One side is orange, where we're at right now is orange, and then the other side is pink. I also designed them with all these flower displays here. And then we have the grandfather clock here because it's kind of a nod to Alice in Wonderland. That's why I put a grandfather clock here. And then up here we have a T-Rex battling another. I forgot what dinosaur this is. What is this? It doesn't read the dinosaur name, but anyway. We have Rossetti over here. That's where I decided to put Rossetti. As you can see, this side of the area is pink. The praying mantis is here. This is where I put the wedding area. And then here's Alice in Wonderland. There's our, on the left, you can see the mermaid costume over there. So it's kind of like creating a myth around the island that there's mermaid in that area. Down here would be resident services. So this is the resident services. Next to it is the museum. You can see I put all of the artsy statues up here. So this is the museum. I put a little bit more vending machines on this side. And then let's show you this area where we have the fish display. I don't know why I put this dress over here, but I guess it's sort of like a touristy feel to it. And then over here we have my lighthouse that I believe we can customize later on. Then down here is the gym for my villagers. So you see a boxing ring, treadmills, bikes, they're all over here. And then a pool for them as well. And then over here is the second beach for my villagers. Here. And then over here is Nook's Cranny. But I guess there's a bit more explanation to that why they're placed there. So this is my airport. So for airport appeal, I put the two main stores right after it. So we have Nook's Cranny on the right, and then the Able Sisters on the left. You can see there's also a closet up there where I can change clothes. And then going straight ahead is resident services. So this is sort of like a very stereotypical setup for a city where you have the entry port and then the tourist shopping area immediately, which then leads to the city hall. Now, speaking of airport appeal, this is, I guess, the last area of the town of my island, which is the, I guess you can call this the amusement park there. I was thinking of calling it with a very popular amusement park, but I got there. So this is my amusement park. So you see I have my teacup right over there. This will change later on because there are new items available. So you can see there. I also put another "We're Open" sign here. Behind them, there used to be trees that I later on changed to the Easter egg trees because I felt they are more amusement park feeling. Okay, so you have the video arcades, more arcade machines over here, dart machine. And then if you want some refreshments, they're all over here. And then down here where the beach is the festival area, which still kind of gives that very amusement park Macy's parade feeling to it. So it's kind of, you know, brings everything together. So there you have it. This is my island. And this is my island for now. Some of them will change. Some of the residents will also change depending when I get to them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you watch. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.